We've heard a lot about this bill tonight. We've heard about the classes that are going to be required, and I have some concerns about some of the provisions of this bill. So we've heard about the classes that are going to be required, and I think of the experience of Oregon, who passed a similar law about classes, and they weren't careful to define what the classes were going to be like or set up how it was going to work, and so they don't have these classes available for their people who want to own firearms in Oregon. And so I worry about that. I worry about us getting embroiled in controversy over the Second Amendment rights when we look at New York that passed a similar law and they are in court, Madam Speaker. And the court has found that that law didn't hold up. And so I worry about us getting embroiled in controversy. I worry, Madam Speaker, about the 10-day waiting period. I'm just not sure that if I were suddenly to become a victim of domestic violence and need to purchase a firearm, that I'd want to wait 10 days. I've been trained. I don't, I might not own a firearm, but I've been trained. I grew up in the house with my daddy. He showed us how to make sure we were safe with guns. We weren't even allowed to point our fingers at our siblings without getting into trouble. We weren't even allowed to pretend we had guns. That's how seriously he took it. So I would worry if I were a victim of domestic violence that I wouldn't be able to access a gun in time to protect myself. And I think the 10-day waiting period harms those people, those vulnerable people. And Madam Speaker, mostly I worry, when I was growing up, we had a bumper sticker on our car that said, when guns are outlawed, only outlaws will have guns. And I worry that, just as others have said, that we're punishing the law-abiding citizens and that we're not going to be even getting at the crime problem. Madam Speaker, if I thought for 1 minute that this law would save lives and deter violence, I'd be all for it. I mean, I have children, I have a family. Of course I would be all for it. But I think that we have our premises wrong. I think that we need to do things that discourage gun violence, like putting in sentencing enhancements, like allowing our police to pursue criminals. Those are the things, Madam Speaker, that I think we should be doing. I think this law, Madam Speaker, is ill-advised. It's not going to do what we hope it will do. And I think we should vote no, Madam Speaker. Thank you.